Hey, hello, salutations, otherwise welcome. My name is Art, and welcome to another comic book haul of the week and other stuff, and random stuff. Unfortunately, this is the last video of 2024. Unfortunately. But that means 2025 is just around the corner. Hopefully you had a very good week, especially after having Christmas, doing things, having fun, relaxing, meeting with people, and all sorts of things. And if you're into gift giving, if you celebrate Christmas, that's great. I don't. Not for religious reasons. To me, it's just another day for me to relax, eat something decent, and watch TV, which I did. Ah, yes, over the week, I watched a movie that I haven't seen in almost 20 years. This movie was one of my favorite movies in the 80s. It was called Remo Williams and The Adventure Begins with Fred Willis. Was it Fred Willis or Fred Wilson? One of those two. It's a very cheesy 80s movie, but I thought it was fun. It was on Amazon Prime for free, so I said, hey, watch it. And it has ads, so I was like, okay, fine. I just got home from hanging out with a friend, drinking some Alka-Seltzer because I'm starting to have a little bit of heart. When you get older, you start having certain things you eat starts affecting you. And right now, it seems that a lot of things I've been eating the last couple of days starting to give me a little acid, not acid, but heartburn and all sorts of stuff. And you don't want to be sleeping it out. Oh my god! That ever happens to you, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know what I'm going to do? Let me do this first. Hold on. Pick this up. And, okay. This box right here, this is some medical stuff, I think. This box right here, I'll be doing a video on very, very shortly. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be definitely in the new year when that pops up. Of course it is. This one is going to be another video I'm going to be doing on something very soon. And of course, I'll be hitting up next year. Can't wait to do those. All right. I picked up Jedi Master Indara from the Acolyte TV show, and Padawan Jekyllon from the Acolyte TV show. Now, a lot of people didn't really like this show, but I did. And usually when it comes to Star Wars Black Series, I usually buy Jedis or Mandalorians or bounty hunters. Force users and bounty hunters. That's okay. Now, this is something I've never thought I would ever think about doing. But here's Action Comics 1081. I'm actually reading Superman for the first time in technically 30 some years. I'm actually reading Superman. It's pretty amazing. And I'm reading Superman 21. And the only reason why I'm reading it because of Superwoman, which is Lois Lane. And the All-In special, basically, spoiler, how she got her powers, got me interested in reading Superman. So how long they can keep up and how long I'm going to do it, who knows. But I'm planning on reworking how much I read. I'm this year in 2025. I'm still going to collect comics. I want to cut down on how many comics I get. I want to cut down on it, cut it down a little bit because of some potential shenanigans that's going to happen in the next year or so. Don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I don't really want to dwell on it. But I'm just saying that. But anyway, so these little hauls are going to be slightly different. Or then again, I might just say screw it, whatever happens, happens. West Coast Avengers #2. Read 3 issues. See if I like it. If I like it, I'll keep it. Well, it's technically every comic book is technically on the chopping block. Technically. Except for a few. We got Sabretooth, The Dead Don't Talk. Saw this, I'm like, oh, might be interesting. The Sinister Secrets of Sabretooth. Okay, by Frank Thierry, which he was a very good writer back in the early 2000-ish, which is fine. We got King Spawn 40, still one of the cheapest books and cheapest comic books available, and this one is technically on the chopping block because I'm getting tired of it. We got Spawn 359. I'm definitely going to keep Spawn, even though I do like the story somewhat, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep to run 400 at least, and then I'll probably get rid of it. But then again, Brett Booth, one of my favorite artists, is the artist on here, so I definitely have to keep that for a while. We got Exceptional X-Men #4, kind of like in this story, kind of. We got X-Men #9. Love this story so far. Really love it. Scorch 36. Thinking about dropping this one. Gunslinger 38, the best Spawn comic book in my opinion. So this is honest. Even though Brett Booth is not drawing it right now, but Barbery's doing a pretty decent job in my opinion. I'm planning on keeping this to at least issue 50. After issue 50, it's debatable. We got Star Wars: The Last Stand of Jakku, Last Stand, #1, from 9 out of 12 story arc. Now, why is Jakku very important? This happens after Return of the Jedi, like it says right here, after Return of the Jedi, because after this, when this started, the second Death Star just exploded within a couple of weeks or a month after the Death Star exploded. So this happens after Return of the Jedi, and of course, the new trilogy started off in Jakku. Amazing Spider-Man 64, Legacy 358. Now, Spider-Man is one of the Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my favorite character, so technically I have to keep this as an obligation. I'm kind of liking this 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. Kind of liking it. But we'll see what happens. One of my new favorite books, Red Coat. One of my other favorite books, Geiger. And last but not least, G.I. Joe 312 of the Real American Hero series. And that is it for this week. The last week of the year. I am thinking about doing another video that will be... I am planning on doing another video that I will release New Year's Eve. I want to do it just a kind of a recap of last year, of the year 2024 for me. So if you're a new person, you'll get a little bit more information about myself. If you've been here a while, it's old news, but put a new fresh spin on it, like a fresh coat of paint. Like this wall needs a fresh coat of paint to make it look sparkly new again. Being lazy on that one. That's my plan. That's my plan and that's my goal, but you know, we'll see how that turns out. Or that might show up after the new year. Who knows? Or might combine the thoughts of 2024 and hopes of 2025 in one video. That's probably a better idea. But anyway, if I don't see you before the new year, have a happy new year. Have a great New Year's Eve. Have a great New Year's Day. And let's get it on for 2025. Not like that. Not like that. Get your minds out the gutter. All right. I better get ready. I better get this ready to be loaded up so that you guys can see it. And I'm going to hit the sack. Like that. Talk to you guys later.